Starting with a pretty one for the thumbnail. Flower from the A-frame fell, and it needs to make new roots. It doesn't. The old roots are shrivelly, but and it gets fairly neglected. So, but what's up today? Well, um, my plants think it's spring, and I'm going to show you why. First up, Dendrobium annae. The new growth both failed, sadly, but there's a keiki, and there's one, and there are some nubbins. Where are the nubbins? Nubbins. Here, nubbin, nubbin, nubbin. Well, there were some just a moment ago, but now they're gone. Oh yeah, there's a nubbin. There's the Walkeriana. It's growing really fast. And this is, well, yeah, last week I mounted this one. Finally, new roots on the Bellara Peggy Ruth Carpenter Morning Joy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that again. The little Bastianii is still growing. Or not growing, it's static. Yeah, static. That's a nice word. This one, this is the Cornus Servi, and there's a new root coming there and there as well. So it made this piece, no, these three. Oh, there. Next up, just discovered this. This is the Anosmum, and it's producing a new growth. So, not much of a winter rester this year. Caverstania tolimensis. Well, it's growing its heart out. There's a new growth. Pretty, and the roots are going crazy all over the place. In the moss as well, that's very important. Keiki, Baryota. Yeah, growing very, very nice. Dendrobium nobile Cooksonianum. Yes. Do we have more? Yes. Chris, thank you for the email, and I'm very happy they're still alive and growing. This is what my part has done. And oh yeah, the new growth, these two are coming on nicely, and it's the roots I want, and there you go. Let me see, Nora Tokunaga crossed with Aberrants. 4 new canes, and there's a new growth, and there's a new growth. And this one, Findleyanum I got from Roger. It started with a strange keiki, that stopped, and it's starting again. But what I discovered is much, much more yippy. You can see that little light colored nubbin, yellowish. There it is again, a little closer. That's a bud, or keiki, could be both, but that is not a problem. Oh, focus. Anything else? Well, yeah, this nuisance. It keeps growing. It keeps growing, and there is probably another growth starting here. So that's 5 new growth. 2 of them are developed, really big. This one still has to grow on. There's the second to latest, and this is the latest. This one, same story. Did this this did rebloom for me? There's a new growth and one starting here. These two, yeah, they're not mature enough to bloom, but they still have a little way to go. Dendrobium Firebird finally picks up. Now, I'm not sure for how long, but Lottie Jessii, well, yeah, you can see fresh new growth, and not just there. There's one as well, and where's the other one? Oh, there's number 3. Keeps on growing. This one, Dendrobium capituliflorum, starting to move. The Dendrobium aphyllum, I'm expecting new growth on this one. Sweet sugar, done to growth, and well, I'm not going to remove it because yeah, it's floppy, but it's dry, so, but there is new growth starting. Plant is very sticky. Well, yeah, you saw me do that yesterday. Alicera Marfitsch Renaissance Coral, and well, yeah, this is the latest development. Crown rot, and it's not water, that I'm absolutely sure of. This one is still growing, no new roots. This is probably going to be chucked away because this was one of the croissant orchids. Yeah. Miltonia Sunset with a new growth instead of a flower spike. Well, yeah, we're gonna let them have it. Let me see. Yeah, this one is what was left of the Dendrobium Comet King, and as you can see, there's a nubbin, so it will probably flower on a bare cane, and I was planning on throwing it away today, and then I saw that it's from the base, so we're going to treat it as a normal cane. The little fern is starting to pick up. I think it likes the humidity in here. Any other fantastic great news? Yeah. One of the big box orchids I got from Tune. This is a Cattleya, and I put it on damp sphagnum. Oh, please don't wreck it. Oh, a new root, and the eye is opening, and I think there's something more coming. So that's a big yay. I got a small piece of it, but that's probably not going to do anything. Cattleya intermedia, variety Alba. Well, that's going away. It's way too small to do anything at all, if ever. So that's going to the bin. There's my double pot experiment. These are two different nobiles, and I chucked them in one pot, and they're reasonably happy. Oh. There's a little growth, a somewhat bigger growth, and two really big growth. This one just has one. Not sure if it makes anything more, but that doesn't matter. Other stuff. Ludicia discolor. Yeah. One flower is going. And we'll see what the rest will do. Hold up, I have more. One of the supermarket files is, well, yeah, it's rooting. And how? So, yeah, this will be a first. It still has a bit floppy leaves, but yeah, this is the latest growth on the Dendrobium primadonna, and well, yeah, it's doing great, but no sign of nubbins yet, or are there? No, no, at least not clear nubbins. Oh. Well, you can see it's happy. Oh. I got two of these, Apicattleya or Catletonia, one of the two. They had sheath, oh, and they stopped, but I think they're starting to grow again. Really not visible, no. There is something coming. Yeah. Oh, and we have a new growth. Not to forget that one. This is an, yeah. It aborted and I'm leaving it for now. It's dry. So, don't, oh. Yeah, that's gotta go. Gonna do that in a moment. The other one. Don't know yet. Yeah, it's a bit hard to reach, but yeah, that was a lot of camera movement. There's out to Waven. Also something growing. I'm not sure what this is, but you will probably tell me. This is the Brassavola digbiana I got from Digna, and well, yeah, the new growth was very tiny. It's not anymore. It's doing rather yippy on the root department, and this is one of the parents of the Gulf Green or the pig hair. So it has a a big frilly lip with hairs. And I'm not sure where they get the pig hair from, because pig hair is very hard and pigs aren't green, or are they? So, Brassavola de Guiana, a all green update. Okay, This is a Catletante Hamana. Secret Love, yeah. This is also one, and that's not doing that well. Well, they weren't looking their best when I got them. A rotten leaf, and there's more to come. Roots aren't doing that yippee. This is also one which has a decent new growth, which is starting, yeah, the red spots, I'm not sure what it is. And they had it when I got them, so this is store bought. But this one is going to stay, and that one is probably going away, the same as with this one. I don't see any flowers coming. This one will. And it bloomed for me before, so yep. These oh yeah. The orange one, or the pink one is done flowering. And well, yeah, the yellow one still flowering on that one, and the buds are coming. Hold up. Well, that's obvious. Chuck it away now. Oncidium Wildcat, yeah. Very big growth. New stuff is starting, but the mount is too heavy. I'm not gonna take it off. Here's Rootin' Tootin'. That one is Rootin' Tootin'. Flowered on that one. It can flower on this one, and definitely on this one. It's new, brown new. Well, yeah, Maxillaria picta in the grow, and the rest is doing fine actually. Laura, I completely forgot about Christmas and New Year, so first thing January I'm going to wrap these up, and I'm looking for heat packs, so no frostbite there. But yeah, it's going to take at least, what are we today, 18, well yeah, from 18 to 1st of January. But they will go, they will go. Big Sologeny, doing stuff. This is an old leaf, by the way, but it feels that's gotta go. Yeah, it's full of new growth. And stupid Cymbidiums. Of my pothos. That could be a new leaf, but it could also be a bird. And then we will know what this is. Yeah, new growth. There's a new growth. This is one. Here's one, there's one. Yeah, it's growth galore. That's still in bloom. Well, this one is adjusting the Telecaster, that Telecaster, and that's a 20-minute green update, and I am done. Yes, yeah, that's about it. Later.